We're live. So, what's up,
Lieutenant
fuckers?
Dangles?
What is up? Yeah, we got Lieutenant Dangle. We got old soft-spoken Thad over there. Sam McHugh is being a little bitch, and he's not going to serenade us with his own personal
Carol.
I saw a tiger.
Yeah, Sam actually thinks that Carol is the victim. So there's that.
Yeah.
That's like the new worst thing to ever tell to somebody.
If Carol Baskins was a dude, she'd be Sam McHugh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's fuck, I don't know if I can get behind it. That was pretty low. That was a low.
I stand by it until he gets on this podcast right now. I stand by that.
He's gonna leave the damn group snap first thing in the morning.
He's just gonna block us all. Yeah, he probably won't be out a whole lot. We've never actually really met, so.
Yeah, what are you really losing here?
Yeah.
A bunch of dudes that just talk shit on you? Like,
he's missing a hell of a good time. That's what he's missing.
yep.
And he knows.
So is James. That's roping the dummy. Nothing.
I heard he's a little dick.
Matt said you're a dick.
It's
Hey,
downwritten.
Tell him to
He
put
said that's not the first time he's been told that.
Tell him to put the rope in the dummy's hands. That way the dummy can have a chance to rope one.
Ah.
Hey-oh.
Oh, well, we are going to discuss the American masterpiece that is known as Joe Exotic and that bitch Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskins, you bitch.
Bitch down in Florida.
Oh, what just a trash human being Carol Baskins is. Just garbage
But
human.
what a beautiful fucking train wreck of a show that is.
You know, I wonder if Joe Exotic got fired from a medical warehouse in Denver, Colorado. Because that sounds like a Joe Exotic move. Yanking one out, sitting cross-legged on a mini fridge in an abandoned office.
Hey, why you gotta bring up bullshit?
That we know that's not true because Joe Exotic is in jail, and the dude from the mini fridge story won a settlement.
Yeah, what was he supposed to get? He was supposed to get what, 65, and he went down to 20.
Yeah, like 22 or 23 years is what he's got. But
That's still a long time.
Long damn time. But yeah, the mini fridge dude won that settlement. He didn't win the lawsuit, but they settled. So that means he got paid to sit cross-legged on a mini fridge and yank one out at work.
But you were cutting out on me. That dude actually won that settlement?
Yeah. They he didn't win the lawsuit, but they settled, so that means he got paid.
How much?
I don't know. Tim didn't say, but
Bring him on. Why'd you fucking text him? I know. Fuck the Joe Exotic. I need to know this saga. How the fuck did he win? I'm gonna go beat off on a stool or a fridge or something tomorrow. If I can figure out how to win that.
Beat off in there.
Huh?
I said you have a work pickup. Just beat off in there.
Well, I already do, but like I need someone to see it so I can get fired.
So do it in the parking lot when you have next time you have a safety meeting.
Well, this goddamn coronavirus was actually, I was going to bitch about it just there, but I'm lying. I don't have any safety meetings anymore, and that's kind of cool. But how could I do it if I can't be around anybody else?
That's
just called being normal.
No, it's nice.
Go
like, don't get me
Louis
wrong, it's
Hay.
nice. But now that I know I can go beat off and win money, like, it's bullshit now. Now I want to have a safety meeting. I'm going to beat off in the fucking middle of it.
Well,
Fire me! Fire me!
You gotta go Louis C.K. style and just yank it out while you're on safety call. Just make sure you're not muted.
Well, safety call's not really a thing, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
Oh, I thought you had safety calls.
Safety meetings.
Okay, well, don't they do that over the phone now?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Light bulb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I could sign in on my goddamn laptop, I could do it like they do these video calls, and I could just like pretend like I don't know that I literally just clicked join, and I'd be beaten off.
Yeah, but when you link up the camera, that's how they're gonna know that you know.
That's how they get you. That's how they get you.
Oh man. And you know who endorses that statement? Loma Livestock.
Loma Livestock.
Owned and operated by my good buddy George Raftopoulos.
George Raftopoulos.
They're located at 1369 12.5 Road. Got a sale going every Wednesday with cows and singles starting at 10 o'clock, followed by the feeders at 11. Check them out online at lomalivestock.com or give them a holler 970-858-9988. And yeah, don't mention this podcast if you do go.
There is zero discount.
Man. Thanks, George. And this guy may actually be watching, I don't know, but Mr. Nick Allen Lute, he is a rawhide braider out of Dighton, Kansas. He's making braided rawhide Hondas, and they're really awesome. Got a lot of weight, add some speed to your rope, and they're basically indestructible. And if you do somehow manage to break one, give him a holler, and he'll build you a new one. You can find him on Facebook, Nick Allen Lute, Lute, or on Instagram at Will Cowboy.
Yeah, see you, buddy.
Let him know you heard about it on Burning Daylight. He'll catch you a discount. So thanks, George. Thanks, Nick. And thank you, Joe Exotic, for being alive. My God, what a glory. Little Joe Cat Wrangler. Man.
Hey, how's them braided Hondos work? Like, can they take a pretty good jerk?
Oh yeah.
Like tied off kind of deal?
I don't know about that. I've never tied off with one, but all the veterans out here use them, and but yeah, you just feed the end of your rope through it, and get off, melt your ends, and then. I guess that calf wasn't all that big, really, but I had to drag her through about 18 inches of just feedlot slop for a pretty feet, and that Honda never broke. So it's pretty good. I mean, my rope was stretched pretty tight, got a pretty good stretch in it. So and it held up through that, no problem. So I would imagine it'd take a jerk pretty good.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I think as long as you got your rope tied where it's not gonna slip through the web, I think it'll be all right.
You know, I also I take a jerk pretty good too, here and there.
Cross-legged on a mini fridge.
I was about to say on a safety call.
Anywhere. It don't matter.
With your shirt over your head, cornholio style.
Well, no shit. I mean, how else are you gonna do
it? I don't know why anybody do it any other way. I sent Tim a invite. He hasn't answered. Dick.
Shocker.
And I know he listens to every episode, so he's gonna hear that. Fuck you, Tim.
Fuck you, Tim, you douchebag.
Gonna miss out on all the fun cat talk.
Hi.
Yep.
Fuck you, Tim, you bitch.
You know, if a man saw a tiger, that tiger wouldn't see Tim. All he'd see was a bitch.
I saw a tiger. A tiger saw a man.
Tim, you are on the same level as Sam McHugh right now. Absolutely
Fuck
worthless
Sam.
in my book.
Fuck Tim. Douchebags. No talent, ass has. Couldn't fucking sing a tune to save his fucking life, Sam. I can't wait. One day I'm gonna meet Sam. I'm gonna show him how to play goddamn get fiddle the right way. Okay, because he can't do it.
You gonna show him how to sing too? Just
Yeah, because he's always off. He's like, what, shit. I don't even know the lingo. I'm gonna talk shit.
I need more snare drum.
Yeah. He wouldn't know what a cowbell was if I showed it to him.
You gotta show him how to write lyrics too, man. Like lyrically.
Octaves. I was gonna say octaves. He's always 2 octaves off. He ain't worth a goddamn shit. Sounds like a woman. His voice cracks. He is no musician. He couldn't sing a fucking tune if I held a gun to his fucking head. He's a worthless piece of shit.
His guitar looks like he bought it at Walmart, but not a good
And all
Walmart.
of that is downwritten, Jack.
Downwritten.
Downwritten.
Downwritten at the Walmarts.
And Tim, I wish you would have lost your legs in a ziplining accident.
Damn. I thought I was going in, but
that came from like
with the heavy
you come out
blindsided.
blindsided.
Way harder on Sam. I thought we went way harder on Sam.
Yeah, I think I would rather miss both my legs than be Carol Baskin. Yeah.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
Yeah.
I would rather have got sardine oil poured on me and ate by a tiger than be Carol Baskin.
Like her ex-husband?
Yeah.
So I think I was the first one all in on this, and I had messaged you guys on Snapchat.
Oh, you've been pounding the table while you were pounding off for weeks.
Right, because dude, I think what was it last weekend? I was just home. So it's one of them deals like you get tired of scrolling. And I was like, well, fucking tigers or whatever. Fine, let's just watch that. First 5 minutes, I'm all, what is this? what the fuck is this? This is not what I thought. Well, so that's why I was counting the Snapchat. But what was y'all's before you watched it and after you watched the reaction? What like when I was hounding you about it, what'd you think?
It was like, well, okay, so you're kind of hit or miss on the stuff that I agree with you with. When you're like, you've got to watch this. Like that Australian show, I like it. Haley said, imagine tying off on a tiger. Holy fuck. You don't know how bad that would be badass.
I'd be going south about 90 miles an hour.
Oh,
and that he'd be dead in about a quarter mile because he would be crazy.
Well, he'd be outrunning your horse, so probably not.
I would look like a damn barrel racer headed home. Just
yep.
Yep.
Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, it's my first thoughts, because like you said, you told me about that Australian show, and I thought it was good, but I didn't enjoy it near as much as you did.
The one about those guys
but then
that run cattle on like 10,000 acres in Australia.
I hated that show.
The one that where they use helicopters?
Yeah, I got bored with it.
Oh, I like
that's kind of the same way here. I thought it was all right, but I didn't love it. And so I was like, oh, we'll see how. And then like the memes started pouring in, and I was like, all right, well, I've got to watch this just so I can keep up with the memes. Like I've got a decent idea of what's going on. I thought. Holy shit. And then I started hearing about it on podcasts, and I was like, all right, fine. And I finally, I told Ro, I said, all right, we're putting the kids to bed early, and we were gonna watch Tiger King, and we're both like, "What the fuck is this?" in Wynnewood, Oklahoma. And then they brought in the dude from South Carolina, Bhagavan or whatever. God
Oh,
damn it! Like
the
it was
cult,
just
man.
Yeah,
it was
Doc
a
Vagabond.
Doc Vagabond.
And here's what I don't get. Like, if you got big cats, what is it about owning big cats? Look at this. Apparently, Vagabond had like 5 wives. Joe Streibogel, who's actually from here, from Garden City. There's Streibogels all over this town. That's where he's came from. And then Jeff Lowe, which I sent you guys that picture the other day, him and his wife are swingers, and their new nanny's a smoke show. And that's a whole other outfit to get down.
He got the
How
nanny.
did that 55-year-old man pull that fucking smoking hot ass women?
I don't know. I'm trying to message him.
Man. I guess.
His wife is hot. His nanny's hot. He's fucking all of them. And he's 20 years older than both of them.
Hey, he's probably going to prison here soon, though. It sounds like.
Oh, fuck
for
yeah.
sure.
Fuck yeah.
If he doesn't, it's going to be just such an injustice on him, even though it already is.
Well,
But-
there's open cases
Yeah.
against him. So now that, like, he can't fucking rat, because let's get to that, too. Because he's a fucking little rat. He's just a fucking
yeah.
snitch-ass rat piece of shit. Fuck him.
Snitches get stitches.
Yeah,
And,
he's a fucking
He's
rat.
a fucking snitch.
He
Yeah.
would have to, if he goes to prison, he'll have to be in solitary confinement. Otherwise, he will get that
Oh,
ass
yeah.
whooped every day.
Day.
And you know Joe's not in solitary because he fucking everybody in that hole.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like, hey, you want
Yes.
cigarettes? I got them.
Yeah.
He's like, prison sucks, but like I get laid a lot more, and I had 2 husbands.
And they were both straight. He somehow made them
Both
get
straight.
You want some meth?
That's what fucking kills
I
me
got-
the most is like the power of having a big cat. So a 55-year-old man can have multiple 20-year-old fucking wives because he has got cats. Now a 55-year-old other dude can have multiple husbands that are not gay because he's got cats and meth. Like why?
Yeah.
Doc Vagabond, he's got 5 fucking wives that he pays $100 a week, but they get to play with cats.
So, have you guys got to the point where you've asked yourselves, I wonder what my life would be like if I had tigers?
No, it sounds fucking awful. I don't want that life. That sounds fucking shitty.
I
You
would
gotta
be
work-
okay with having 1 or 2.
Okay, well, that's different.
If I don't have to worry about feeding them, yeah, I'll have a tiger. But
Yeah,
like, I
but
don't want
10,
that feed.
10 grand a year? Or was it a month or a year?
Oh, no, that was, yeah.
Year. 10 grand a year per head.
Per head.
Yeah. And he had, what, 150?
No, at the height,
Huh.
he had over 200.
Oh, damn.
Justin
Yeah, like so
Willis
in the
said he's
beginning of the
selling
series,
horses
he had like
with large-
157. Right. Dude, that's I mean, I guess if you're going to Walmart and getting fucking deli meat, that cut down on some of it.
Well,
But I mean,
here's what
That's what I love about the
here's
show.
what
Like when
you
you
do.
start it, when you start that thing, you're thinking, well, this is pretty fucked up. Then you're like, well, he's gay and redneck and got a mullet and he's a hillbilly. You're like, damn, that's really fucked up. Like, oh, and he's got 2
some
husbands. And
fucking
you're like,
classic music videos. Like
huh?
he makes like the best music videos ever.
Did you know that he don't actually sing them songs?
I was
Oh,
disappointed. I was
no
disappointed.
doubt. I thought it was,
You know what
I
was
thought it,
more disappointed about? Sam McHugh not singing "I Saw a Tiger" right fucking now. That's
well,
what
I'll
I'm
just be honest with you. I thought that Sam was singing the music videos till I found out that lyrically they made sense, so it couldn't have been Sam.
disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, but we already know Sam's kind of a gigantic piece of shit. You know,
big old giner. Big old
we're
giner. on
all out here. We're all out here making the world fucking work. y'all raising cattle. I'm moving fucking gas in a pipeline. And Sam is just so overworked sitting behind his goddamn computer. He can't jump on a podcast for a fucking 2 hours. There's so much
I gotta
work to get
edit
the
my
job
live
done.
stream. I gotta call a bunch of my buddies so I can have something to do on
Yeah.
the internet.
And we
Wait.
just laid outside in the fucking sun for fucking 10 hours a day, Sam, but we could still make it fucking happen. Yeah,
I bet Sam on a Zoom meeting with all his other friends jerking off right now. And we're sitting here trying to talk about
100%.
free Joe Exotic.
Seriously, we are talking about the important issues right now.
Yes.
Yep.
I mean,
Sam,
I can't think of
don't know if my
anything else in the world
marketing
going on
profile is
besides
like
Joe
okay,
Exotic right now.
Free Joe Exotic.
Free him.
Yeah, I really want him to be freed. I don't know why. He's a piece of shit too. Fuck Joe Exotic. But God damn it, that human needs to exist.
Dude, it was crazy. Like, so you were saying it, and then Sid, she was like, hey, for like 2 weeks, she was like, hey, I want to watch this show. I want us to watch this show. And I was like, what is it? She was like, Tiger King. And I was like, all right, cool. It's kind of like The Lion King. And so I sat down on the couch and I started it. In the first 2 episodes, I was like, this shit
It's
sucks.
just like The Lion King.
And then like halfway through the 3rd episode, I was like, I can't sleep. I've got to finish it.
Yeah, I watched the entire deal. So like, was it last weekend or week before? It's 7 episodes, about 45 minutes apiece. So I started it. So what happened was, sometimes if I go to bed like at 9 o'clock or so, I can only sleep for like 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours. That's just my max. I'm fucking a little bit crazy. But anyway, so I woke up like 2, 3 in the morning, and I watched it straight through from like 3 in the morning till I finished all 7 episodes. By that time, my wife woke up and she was like, "What the fuck are you watching?" I was like, "We're watching it again." I was like, "I just binge watched this for the last 7 hours, and we're about to roll it back, bitch." And that she was the same way. As I don't want to watch that stupid fucking redneck tiger. Is this some stupid documentary? I was like, "Bitch, it's gonna change your life. It's gonna change your life." And
and it will.
She would not do it until she started telling me. And finally, she was like, "I guess I'll watch it with you." So I watched it again, and she won't admit it because she hates when I'm always right, because I'm always right.
Right.
But I was right. Yeah, but I was totally right. So she was like, "Well, it just wasn't that bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't.
It
bad."
wasn't the worst
What
thing
about
I've
that
ever
scene where
watched.
there was this going on? Yeah, and you're like, okay. Well.
I mean,
that,
it
so
wasn't
then I watched
Forrest
it.
Gump, but
Well, I mean, is
Dude,
anything ever
most
Forrest Gump?
beautiful train. I have read so many fucking articles, and I've listened to there's a podcast by the guy that made the movie. He has a podcast about it. I mean, I am so fucking far in, it's pathetic. I have listened, watched, read everything about these people. It's just a
Remember this,
fascinating read.
folks. Robbie is not on quarantine right now. So
No.
excuse. Like at this point, it's just an addiction.
Like anytime I get a lunch break or some break or a break time, I'm diving into this shit. I'm digging deep.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
It's so beautiful. And I think they're gonna come out with another season.
I hope so.
I heard they were going to
I'm
have another
positive.
episode. I didn't know they were having another season.
Well, they're thinking about putting another episode out now because it's so popular, but they have enough fucking film to actually put out another season of it.
So would it be like film from, like, is it going to be chronological order and like start where they stop, or is it going to be like just extra footage from the beginning till now?
Well, both, because they have enough extra footage to make a lot of episodes. But what they're waiting on now is to see what happens, like, because Joe Exotic's still fighting the case and trying to appeal and everything. And not only that, he's asked Trump to pardon him.
Well, and he got mentioned by Trump,
but because Donald Jr. had tweeted that he's 100% behind him. And in the press conference, some dumbass fucking journalist asked Trump about it. He's like, I haven't heard about it. He was like, well, your son tweeted that he's behind Joe Exotic. He's like, was it Donald Jr.? It was Donald Jr., wasn't it? and they were like, yes, it was. He goes, yeah, I expect that from him.
So
I wish I would have seen that.
No, it's on Facebook.
This reminds me of George Raftopoulos, to tell you the truth. Don Jr. Because
George Jr.
when I sent my invoice to Loma Livestock, a couple of days later, I got a call from the front office, 970-858-9988 that popped up on my phone. I was like, hey, I know that number. Oh, and they're like, we are looking for a Burning Daylight podcast. And I was like, oh yeah, it's like, we got a bill from you. Yeah, it's a podcast sponsorship. And they're like, all right, I said, I got it set up with George. And she goes, oh, it's a George thing. Okay. And my buddy Clint, he met George's dad at one of their bull sales, and Clint said something that George said to him, and George's dad was like, oh yeah, so you met George, huh?
Yep, the same fucking deal.
Yeah. Don Jr. might be more savage than Trumpy Bear himself on social media. I think Donald Sr. is a better troll.
Oh, fuck yeah, he is.
Because he plays the long game troll.
So what do you call him troll?
So the definition of trolling is to use somebody's emotions against them unwittingly. So you put something out, whether it's true or not, you just put bullshit out there knowing that somebody will react to it, and they can't help themselves. And that's what Trump is the best at. It's he retweeted a picture of somebody that said Trump 2024, meaning that he would have to run for a third term to do that. Assuming that he wins this year, and then he'd have to run for another term, which is not legal at all. He knows that. But he also knows the shitstorm that would come from retweeting it, and he did it anyway, and then just doesn't mention anything else. He just puts it out there and just watches the comments roll in, and that's what he's the king of.
I've got to get bigger on Twitter.
And laugh.
Yeah. Don Jr. will post anything. He actively tries to get reactions. Trump Sr. just does it, and he doesn't engage. He just puts it out there and watches the chaos happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just now got
basically just putting shit out on the internet that is going to piss people off, and you do it purposely.
Yeah. It's funny is some of my best trolls, I didn't even try to troll. I just thought it was a funny play on words. The daylight savings deal. That wasn't even a troll. I just agreed with Thomas Massey how we should just either pick daylight savings time or not daylight savings time, but pick one of them and just stick with it.
Right, because that would be, way too common sense.
Yeah, and I got a whole bunch of boomers on my case after that, and so I guess even that was a case of trolling, because I was still just laughing at the reactions, but I didn't understand of all the shit that we've posted, I'd never thought there'd be any pushback on the fucking daylight savings time.
You're really? You didn't say anything about the dig joke? And this is where you're gonna draw the line?
Yeah. Yeah, all the constant sexual innuendo, the constant subtly gay jokes, that's all cool, but I take a stand against daylight savings times, and how dare you?
You sons of bitches.
My grandfather couldn't have farmed without daylight savings time. How dare you?
Oh man!
Fuck the Jews, fuck the fags, but daylight savings, no.
No. I am drawing a line in the sand. Oh, awesome.
I think we
That's
give you
amazing.
a collective fuck you boomers right there. That's a good spot for that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny as how boomers is just like I don't even use it to reference actual baby boomers anymore. It's just anybody who is just like an old fuddy-duddy that is now 20 years old. What do you got?
So James brought this by and he took a swig of it and he said he had to buy it because it looked old timey. Because he's fucking old puncher.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Dr. B.F. Sherman's Compound Prickly Ash, a uniquely spewless Babylon of the frontier. These bitters have been carefully recreated from historic records, made with prickly ash bark, buchu leaves, senna, coriander, grains of paradise, cubeb pepper, and other botanicals. Mix prickly ash bitters with coffee and cream in place of other potable bitters, or simply serve over ice with a twist of lemon topped with your favorite tonic water, soda water, and other water. It is only 35% alcohol.
Well,
So it is
it's bitters. You're not supposed to drink that by itself. You're supposed to put
or simply serve over ice with a twist of lemon.
Well, that's good marketing on their part because then they can maybe sell more. But you're only supposed to put like a couple drops in a drink.
So and he called me and told me that. I said, "Hey, that's just a mixer." He goes, "No, they said." "No, they said you just drink it." And I said, "Well, because it's made at the Boot Hill Distillery here in Dodge, right down the road in Dodge." And I was like, "But bitters are like you put a splash in a margarita." And he was like, "No, the guy told me you just drink it. It is not good." I'm telling you, you don't climb up from the alcohol. It's the aftertaste that just. I'll just show you shit. Fuck it.
Right.
You ever like a cactus? It's like a cacti with a bit of lime. It's kind of what I feel.
You just get a poking sensation in your mouth. Not the normal poking sensation in your mouth, but
yeah, it is like. Woo! Yeah, boy, come on.
That's awesome.
Nice. So bad. It's almost like he told him, he was like, I was like, well, so what's it taste like? What'd the guy tell you? He goes, wow, he told me it tastes kind of like a Jägermeister, just not as licorishly licorice as liquor.
Licorice. Licorice.
But I mean, it does have a hint of it. But I was like, dude, that tastes like a bitter. That's the reason I call it prickly ash bitter.
What about that old lady that Herb was saying takes a shot of Jägermeister every morning? Like, of all things, a shot of Jägermeister every morning.
You'd have to be German. I think you got to be German.
Have to.
Yeah, I mean, Germans. I mean, I know a lot of Germans. I've been to Germany. One of my best friends married a German we met in Germany when we were 16. And their views on alcohol is it's different. And I think that's what it is. So, like, even, I mean, we were over there at 16 and we could go to a bar. So basically they were like, do you want to go tour all these beautiful castles and go to Auschwitz and see all these, history? I'm like, y'all got a pub? Like, where I can go and drink beer? I want to do that. That's what I want to do in Germany. And that's what I did for 2 weeks. I went to pubs constantly.
Nice.
So, like, can I see your ID? I'm like, yes, you can. I'm 16, bitch. Proud as fuck. But here's the deal is.
And then 12-year-old just like walks by winks at the bartender and just keeps on cruising.
Well, that was the other deal. Is there was a lot of people that weren't 16 they would go in there, and they'd serve them anyway. They didn't give a fuck because it's just over there culturally. It's like kids don't go out like over here. After Friday night after the football game, the high school football game, you're all going to get fucked up, and you're not going to just drink a few beers. You're going to get fucking trashed.
Binge
Over
drink.
there, like alcohol is just not a big deal. So like they'll go out with their parents and have a few beers with their parents, not get drunk, just have a couple beers and then go home. It's just not a big deal, which is funny. But on the other side, when they came over here for 2 weeks, I was like, hey, you want to go to a party and drink beer? And they're like, well, what kind of beer? I was like, well, Coors Light. And they're like, this tastes like fucking vodka. This tastes like what? I was like, nah. Okay, hold on. Let me get you Coors Original.
Banquet.
Like, still tastes like water. But when I got it, I was like, well, they're like, well, how? When will they told me when will your parents drop us off? I'm like, bitch, we're driving. And that's when they were like, what? I was like, yeah, no, here we drive before we drink. Dumbasses.
We're responsible. We have our own ride.
Yeah, we don't learn to drink first. We learn to drive because that makes perfect sense.
Yes. Yeah.
You have to learn to drive before you can drink and drive.
You gotta crawl before you walk. I mean, it's just common
Yeah.
sense.
So what I did is I loaded up
And
my
why
old
walk
85 Chevy.
when you can drive?
Well, and I loaded them up in my old 85 Chevy. I had 2 of them at the time. And I went right down the road to the corner where it was all dirt. And I did about 10 fucking 360s fucking doing donuts. And then they realized, like, Americans are fucking crazy. And this is why we can't drive till we're 18 in Germany.
Well,
Wait,
and this is
they
why
can
we
drink
belong-
at 16, drive at 18?
Yep. Yeah, so when I was in Germany, like, their parents would literally, like, give us a case of fucking beer, and they would drive us to a party or a bar and drop us off and be like, hey, have fun at the bar at 16. And like, we'll be back in like a few hours. So their parents would drop us off at a bar. We go get fucked up and they come pick us up. It was amazing.
Okay.
But so them teenagers that I was with, they weren't like, I would be at the, so you can't drink liquor. You don't drink like beer. You can't drink hard alcohol. So I'd be at the bar like pounding fucking beers like, woo! And they'd be at a table going like, what is this American doing? Like just sipping a couple beers. And I'd be like 6 deep going, who wants another round? Let's do this shit. And they blew their fucking mind. They thought we were fucking crazy because they do it all. Like to them, alcohol. I mean, you'd sit down for dinner and their parents would like, go ahead.
I would say, but you put a soccer game on and then they turned into a bunch of drunk Americans.
Well, here's what's funny. So that year I was in Germany, that was when America in the World Cup went against Germany while we were in Germany. So the gal I stayed with, her dad had it was basically like a shed out back, but it was like a man cave, had all kinds of beer and liquor in it. And he went to go ski in the Alps. And he was like, during the cup, you and your American brother, they call us brother and sister, like you can go have a party out in the shed. So we went out to the shed and yeah, shit changed. It was like we had liquor. We were taking shots. I was basically like America from head to toe, America shirt, America face paint. Never watched soccer a day in my life. But since I'm in Germany, you know how it is. When you're in Germany and America's against Germany, I was like, shots. Woo! Football. I was doing the whole go. And I think we got beat 6-2.
I would have just
we got our asses
quoting. I would have just been quoting Eisenhower the whole time. Like any World War II Eisenhower speech, just quoting it. And yeah, we would have got our ass kicked because who the fuck cares about soccer? We play real sports over here.
I think so. That's funny you say that because at one point I think I was like, it's a tiny little fucking shack, but it had like a table and a TV and all that. And I think we had scored the first 2 goals, which I thought we were shitty at soccer. So I'm standing on the goddamn table with my shirt over my face, screaming, "Goal!" And then I think Germany, and I was talking so much shit. You know me. I was like, fuck you, Germans, you Nazi motherfuckers, concentration camp motherfuckers, hate the Jews, America's the best. And I think Germany came back and like scored 6 goals right in a row.
They really did a Holocaust on your hopes and dreams right there.
Yeah, and we got our asses fucking kicked. And I think I that's what I went to. I started. Well, yeah, you guys are pieces of shit, and
we won the war.
You know what? Nobody in America watches soccer because it's a fucking faggots goddamn game, and we watch football. So
yeah. You know what? Back-to-back World War champs. Back-to-back.
Yep. That's basically what I went to. They didn't care because in Germany, soccer's a big deal. So they were like, yeah, whatever, American. I'm like, yeah, well, fuck you guys. Thanks for the free beer.
Yeah. One of these football players gets paid, $30 million in a year, and they're all happy. And all the European soccer players are like, oh yeah, I remember my rookie year. I remember those days. I was so poor.
And I think, you know how me and you are about getting on a rant? I think at one point I got to a point where I was ranting about soccer's only fucking relevant in broke-ass countries that can't afford to do anything else. And it was a big fucking long deal.
Oh, hey, Sheena's watching. Hi, Sheena.
Hey, Sheena.
I liked the facial expression there. He's in character now.
Well,
but
she just texted me and told me to go tell my kids to go to bed. I actually got some good stories about Sheena on that Germany trip too. That she don't want on the interwebs. Out by the tree, remember when them Germans were cheering us on, and we were, you know. Love you, baby.
Let's bring it back.
Yeah, so me and my wife know each other a long time.
25% there's Squirrely Dan.
You're Squirrely Dan. You're overhandling it.
Oh man, yeah, we could go for a musical interlude right now if we didn't have such a shitty friend up in Idaho.
Sam's like a real piece of shit. Can we? Okay, so can I use, like, actually personally, can I use this moment to where we maybe switch over from Robbie being the douchebag? Can Sam now take that burden? I've done it for damn near a year. God damn it! It's Sam's turn.
Nope. No.
Dad, I'm gonna turn on you.
Glorious,
don't make me turn on you, Dad. Dad.
Look, I had.
Can't allow it.
Hey,
Can't allow
Dad,
it.
you are too goddamn quiet in the group. If you fuck with me, I'll turn it on you. I'll do it.
I'm gonna have to amp up my volume.
I will fucking turn it on you, Dad.
Like, what good came from Idaho except potatoes?
That's what I thought, bitch.
I mean, let's just be. I mean, Sam who?
Sam who? Hey, we've got people actually tagging their friends in this deal. So, hey, we're getting somewhere. By the way,
you guys
share
are
this
fucking
thing.
losers.
We are officially monetized again. I appealed to Facebook, and they saw to their mistake and remonetized us. But we got to have 30,000 views over 60 days.
Yeah.
So that means you guys need to share this shit so we can actually maybe make some money at it.
So
tag all your friends.
The only question I have is like, when's my check coming? Because we're in a bad time lately.
As soon as I get a check from Facebook, I will distribute it accordingly.
So never. Great.
What he meant was man, he mailed it.
I spent it last week.
What Matt heard was a check. Fuck, I thought you wanted money. Shit, I'll send you a check. Goddamn.
I'll send you 3 of them. I don't get
if that one don't clear, tell me. I'll fucking send another one.
You can take it to Germany and play soccer with it. That bitch bounce. Wait, Phil, I don't even know anything about soccer. Do soccer balls bounce? I don't.
Yeah, they got it.
Okay.
They got air in them.
Oh, he left.
Yeah, he gone.
No, I'm here.
Oh,
is my wife still watching?
I don't know.
Sheena, I'm gonna go get the goddamn kid. Tell her to go to bed. Don't fucking shoot me tonight because they're kind of crazy.
did I tell you guys what I do with my gun?
No, what'd you do?
Oh, dude, it was so dumb. So I had this bitch dog chained to a tree, and I don't know how she got loose, but she got loose, and I was pulling up to the house after work, and she saw me, and she took off, and across the roads at where the neighbors turned his bulls out, and she started baying the neighbors' bulls, and I was like, shit. So I called her, and she wouldn't come. So I ran inside, got my pistola, and I shot it in the ground. And she came running, and I laid the pistol on my bumper on the truck, and I caught the dog, and I went and chained her. And then I went inside and took a nap, and I woke up and went to town to get some Taco Bell, and I haven't found the pistol yet.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Love you, baby.
What kind of pistol was it?
I think it was just like a that one. I think it was just like a little Ruger 9, or no, it was a Taurus.
Oh.
It was a Taurus 9. It was a real cheap gun.
If you're gonna lose something, you might as well lose a Taurus. But
yeah, it was handy. Like I always took it with me. It's just on them dogs, if they won't come off, just kind of shoot the ground and scare them, and they'll come off. Or if they don't come off,
I just winged them.
Yeah, you just treat them like a tiger.
You got to. Get off me, you goddamn son of a bitch.
Carol Baskin, you fucking bitch.
I forgot who I found that meme from today, but it's like, I'm gonna spend all the time with my kids. I'm gonna work really hard at playing with them when they want to, and then 10 minutes later, after they're clawing at my neck for the third piggyback ride. You goddamn
I almost shared it, and I was like, nah. I've been going pretty hard on the Tiger King, so I fucking passed it up. And I swear to God, it was probably 30 minutes later. Yeah, 30 minutes later, I look up, I get on Facebook, I'm like, fucking Matt shared it.
I had to go
when I saw it, I laughed hard. I was like, "That's fucking funny." But I had posted like 10 fucking tiger meme goddamn deals, and I was like, "Oh, maybe lay off."
No, that horse ain't dead yet. So if they're funny, just fucking post them. Because I had to refresh the feed a couple times to make sure that nobody had posted it. Because it was too
I
good.
literally,
I laughed. I laughed hard.
I think it was the day before. I had saw that probably twice, two different, because you know all the meme deals that I follow now. I saw it a couple times, and every time I saw it, I was like, "That's literally me." I'll call my kid "son of a bitch."
Well, yeah,
like, that's me.
Yeah, same.
So I was like, I gotta share it. I was like, you know what? I actually think I did that the other day. My kid, literally, I think that's why I laughed so hard. Because the other day, my kid was playing on me, and I was laughing, watching TV, and it'd been long a day. I'd worked pretty fucking hard that day, and she's just fucking hanging on my neck, just sitting on my shoulders, just hanging on me. And I told her, I was like, "Mike, you gotta get off, man. This hurt my neck." And she got off and then jumped on me. And I think I literally was like, "Oh, you fucking son of a bitch! Get off my ass!"
I know.
And my wife was like, "What the hell?" I was like, "Well, sorry, I meant daughter of a bitch. Get off my ass."
Oh, it's awesome.
6 feet, bitch. 6 feet.
Ro walked in on me the other day, and I was like, "Are you stupid? Do you know what stupid is? Because you are acting really stupid right now." And she's like, "He is 3." And I was like, "Yeah, but he's very smart for a 3-year-old, and he's acting really fucking stupid right now." It did not go over well.
No, and see on that scale, my kids are shit asses. Like me and my wife we're pretty on. I mean, sometimes I hear her, I'm like, "Hey, damn, maybe back it off a little bit. Like you're going pretty hard on her ass. You don't have to call her a dumb cunt all the time." So I know she was being a dumb cunt, but goddamn. But around here, like, I'm just joking, ladies and gentlemen. We don't call our kids cunts. Get off your fucking high horse. It's a joke. Fuck you. But we do roast our kids. Like when our kids, like the other day, my kid walked into the fucking glass door. Oh yeah, we went in hard on her when we heard that shit. Fucking...
Oh yeah, same here. Like nobody gets spared from Gus, who just turned 3, all the way up to Mally, who is I think she turns 11 here. She's got a birthday next month, 10 or 11, either way.
Miss Mal.
They all get roasted, but they all have free game to roast us back. And today, just about an hour and a half ago at dinner, I told Gus he needed to calm down, and he goes, "Pump the brakes, darling. Pump the brakes." and you know what? Red in the face as I was, because he fucking alphaed me, I still had to laugh at it. How do you not laugh at that? Pump the brakes, darling.
You fuck yourself, little man.
And
I will curb stomp you so fast.
It came from his grandpa, obviously, old Steve Lacy. But like, you could not pick a more emasculating term than darling. Like, he could have said like, "Pump the brakes, bud," and I would just laughed it off. But "Pump the brakes, darling." Now he's in my head, and I was like, "That little motherfucker." Oh.
Yeah, and that's how my youngest is. Like she can't talk, but like you could tell by her fucking attitude what she was up to. Like earlier, I put her down and I go, or no, I went to go pick her up, but she wanted to go outside. She's by the front door because her sister's outside. And I was like, "Hey, come here, baby, I'll take care of you." She goes, "Meow." Points outside. And it's like, "Well, you're kind of a fucking little asshole then. Why don't you just stay here and fucking cry? I'm gonna go back and watch TV. Fuck you." And I did. I fucking did. And I actually did tell her that. So if you guys want to get upset over that you can, because I told her fuck you. Because you could tell she went, meh, meh. I'm not going outside. Fuck you.
Oh, Thad, how many kids you got that you don't know about?
Hell, I hope none, man.
Just pray every day.
Yeah, I was riding. It's funny you said. So I was riding down the road with one of the Mexicans that worked with us, and he said something about he's trying to go to Mexico, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And he's talking about his kids, and I was like, well, how many kids do you have? He's like, 4 that I know of, and I'm not really sure besides that. And I was like, okay. I was like, that's funny, you know. And he just kind of looked at me with this blank stare, and he's like, what's funny? And I was like, shit, you're serious. You don't know how many kids you have.
About kids. Mexicans don't joke about kids. Like you take that as gospel.
Yeah. So I asked him, I was like, so what's, he's like, when are you gonna have 3 or 4 or 5? And I was like, I might have 2 one day. I said, but not right now. I was like, well, what's the lucky number down there in Mexico? He goes, oh, older people, they have 10, 12. And I was like, oh, and I'm not doing that. And he's like, well, you know, nowadays it's just 3 or 4. And I was like, yeah, that's high for me.
Yeah, no, I don't want 4 kids. Mm-mm.
Well, how many people in Mexico are working a job where they do shit on the internet? Like 3?
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe 3. And they've probably got maybe 1 or 2 kids. Everybody else has got 7 because they're in the fields.
Right. It's free labor. Free.
Yeah.
Hey, I know who you need to fucking bring on is bring on a homeboy the other day when I didn't get on, he was asking where I was at. Bring that fucker on here.
Which one?
Fuck, what's his name? God damn it. He had
Which
he
episode?
asked. It was the one where I fell asleep the other night. Last week.
Fuck, I can't remember that far back.
God damn it,
I
I
have to
forgot
look
his
back
name.
through my show notes. It was last bull session.
Yeah, like I didn't get on, and he was like, "Where's Robbie at? We need to bring that fucker on."
Oh, you know who'd be really cool to bring on?
Huh.
Felker.
I'm working on it. I've got a connection now. I won't say I've got an in, but I've got a connection. I'm gonna work that. Seriously though, like I was thinking the other day, I was like, all right, so where am I going from here? Because like I love these bull sessions. We can do those all day long, but like I was thinking, as far as big name people that are still like cool and kind of fit what we're trying to do, it doesn't get much cooler than Core Blund unless I get Evan Felker. And then if I get him on, fuck it. What do we do? Like resurrect Merle Haggard? I mean, if I get those 2 on, I'm just gonna call it quits. or just
it's been fun.
Oh fuck, man! Like I've talked to the 3 spokesmen for the biggest cattle associations in the U.S. I talked to R.W. Hampton. I talked to Waddy Mitchell. And now I've talked to Core Blund. Like fuck, I've talked to a lot of cool people. And I still only get like 200 downloads. So like, what do I gotta get Donald Trump on. That's what I gotta do.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, That
Oh
ain't
my
never
goodness, Matt! What if you could get it with Joe Exotic just over the phone, man?
That'd be awesome.
I already suggested that.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, he did. Which is funny is when you texted me that, I was actually kind of casually researching as to how I could make that happen.
But dude, like I just told you, that guy, the jet ski guy, I listened to a podcast today with he was on.
You talking about the stitches?
Yeah.
I mean the snitch.
Yeah, like he was on
James
a fucking
Harrison.
WWE's wrestlers podcast.
Why don't I doubt that at all?
What's funny is I shared that meme the other day of that dude, and it said when Karen sees you breaking quarantine or whatever.
Oh, that was funny. That was a good one.
It was really good. What made it even funnier is like when me and Ro were watching the first episode where he came on, I was like, that dude has the perfect alibi as to whether or not he's a woman or not, because the haircut is very ambiguous and he's got tits. So you really don't know. Honestly, you don't know. If you guess, nobody's gonna really criticize you very hard either way if you're wrong.
And let's be
Shaking out my
honest,
first loop for
that
Brandon
show
Season.
it could go either way.
Yeah, it could go either way. And like, if that guy turned out to be a woman, you'd be like, I can see that.
I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking about
Dude,
women
how did that
and
stupid
guys,
fucking meme that I shared of that fucking horse with a bra over its nose? How did that fucking?
That thing. I don't know. That thing took.
It's like that was my
with it.
throwaway meme of the week. Like it was not that good. It was lame. But I showed it because it kind of like I didn't chuckle. I just was like, huh. And it reached 3,400 people. What the fuck?
Yeah,
probably
that
'cause
was
all those crazy barrel racers like, oh, I could still see me doing this with my horse sometime.
There's so much more funny shit that comes out. Like that you can't start drinking at noon meme. Like I'm scrolling through right now looking for that guy, but that you can't start drinking at noon meme, or that Donald Trump's doing that.
Right.
Like, that one actually made me laugh.
Yeah.
And it reached less people.
Same here, and I was also scrolling through my own feed because like we've got about a half dozen people that post from time to time. It's mostly me and Robbie, but there's like Sam will chip in, Colton will chip in, Doug. There's a handful of people that'll throw something out there. So and for whatever reason on my phone, I don't ever see who so I know what I posted, but that's it. But so I scroll through just before I share something to make sure that it doesn't get double posted. And that one made me fucking laugh. I hadn't seen that one yet, and I laughed pretty damn hard.
Which one?
But yeah, like that horse with the bra over its face, like it was a mild chuckle at best, and that thing blew the fuck. Yeah, I don't know. It whatever.
Right, like that one. And even like, okay, so I just hit another one, like that El Tiger King Juan Exotico.
Yeah.
That one is fucking hilarious. And it didn't
it was a good one.
It did not do as well as or the one you posted of that guy coming out, like I'm just scrolling through, coming out with like just something covering his nuts, and he gets on that fucking that 3-wheeler.
Oh, I laughed so fucking hard at that one, and it went nowhere.
Oh, it died on his fucking face.
The same one with the one I made of James Garrettson on the jet ski, and it said, shaking out my first loop of Brandon season.
Yeah.
And nowhere.
Oh, it's dude. Okay, I figured it out. It's Jonathan Schweitzer.
Oh yeah. It was a comment on what live stream was it? I remember seeing that.
I'm looking at you.
Oh,
Sam
that
and
was
George.
with Sam and George.
That was a
Yeah, that was last week. Yeah.
So, since I've only have one fan apparently, because he said, "Where's Robbie at?" Give him a shit. Give him an invite. Let him get on.
I can do that.
Yeah, do that.
Let me
Because
find
you're
that.
also a dick. You're like, oh, I'm not real sure. Probably drunk in his shop, hating himself. If I had to guess, you're a real piece of work.
Well, just a good guess, but
no, I was asleep on my couch.
oh, so Tim is watching now, but he won't join.
Yeah, because
Fucking
Tim's
idiot.
a faggot. Fucking douche.
Yeah, fuck Tim.
Fuck him. Fuck Sam. Okay, I'm back. I found the guy. Where'd Dad go?
I don't know.
There he is. Yeah, let's get that old boy on because I've got one fan apparently, and I'm just gonna ride that out. Like that's all I need. I've got one.
Woo!
Matt's the talent, but guess what?
Oh.
And he's gone. I felt like there was about to be something said, and then he just disappeared.
How do you spell his name? Oh, there he is.
It
Jonathan.
is SCHWEITZER.
Hey, it actually looks like Sam's working.
Sam, he works out of his house, and not during quarantine. He does it year round. So no, he's not.
Yeah, he said he's got shit to do, but whatever.
Yeah, on a computer, dude. He's been fucking Snapchatting all day. No, he's full of shit.
That's what I'm saying. Sam,
Sam,
Carol
we
Baskin.
actually have to do shit during the day that we have to schedule. It's got to be done. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It just has to be done. I don't want to hear you about like, I need off at fucking noon on Friday because I don't want to work all day. We don't want to hear it. Fuck off. We got shit to do, son.
Yeah, if Carol Baskin was a dude, she'd be Sam McHugh.
I heard it was Sam's first cousin.
Yeah, they're definitely.
Tim just sent me 8 birds, 8 of them.
Fuck you, Tim, you bitch. What are you gonna do?
Well,
son?
yeah,
Hop on?
he's watching. He's obviously watching, so just join. You have the link, you motherfucker.
You literally have all the opportunity to defend yourself. Fuck you.
Yeah, I feel no sorrow for you.
Yeah,
at all.
no.
A lot of shame. Like we all feel shame for you because
Be a
you
bitch
should.
and just go
Okay.
take all the shit talking, go hide in the shadows, and secretly text Matt. But if you don't hop on and talk shit, you're still a bitch. Tim Martin, you fucking bitch.
What's funny
the
is
worst part about
Tim
the
is probably
goddamn
just enjoying his settlement money. That story was probably not about his employee. That was probably Tim that was sitting cross-legged on a refrigerator, yanking off with his shirt over his head like Cornholio, and he got a $50,000 settlement, and now he's like, woo, quarantine.
I have to stay home.
Probably sitting there freaking
You know what, Tim?
helicoptering it.
Here's what you are, Tim.
Oh yeah.
The rest of us are fucking essential. We make the world go round. Non-essential. You're a worthless piece of shit that we don't really need you. Just saying, I'm gonna throw it out there. We don't need your ass.
No regrets.
Nope.
It was like that meme that said, So do all of our do us essential people have to wait in line like the rest of the peasants or whatever? Have you seen that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm thinking
Kim, you
that's so true.
Oh, somebody's requesting. Oh, there we go. John Schweitzer's coming on.
Fuck yeah, my boy John.
Yo,
Get it together, John.
what are you doing?
There
He's working on it.
he's getting there.
Connecting to. There he is.
Hey, there we go.
There we
What's up,
go.
buddy? Robert
Hey.
needed to
I said I have one fan because I didn't get on one bull session, and this old boy John was like, "Where the fuck's Robbie at?" I was like, "So we've got room. I'm on now. I've got one fan, so yeah, fucking now he's part of the crew. I'm bringing him in."
Oh, hell yeah. This is mind blowing. I feel like a celebrity now.
That's sad, John, because we're worthless pieces of shit. So
Well, hey, I guess I'll fit right in.
Good enough. Hey, what are you drinking on over there?
What am I drinking on?
Yeah.
Water.
Oh, good enough.
Got
I
water.
changed my mind. I changed my mind.
Robbie's
I'm
like,
done.
I'm out.
Are you a teetotaler or are you just not drinking at the moment?
I'm just not drinking at the moment.
I don't.
Fair
What is
enough.
that? Are you
Fair
you sick? Is you got the COVID?
No. I've been isolated for 3 months.
Why aren't
Did
you
you
drinking
just say-
more? John? You should be the fucking. You should be blacked out drunk right now. I don't understand, John. I thought me and you had a thing.
Hold on, Robbie's first response. You're not drinking? You got the COVID or something?
No, it's not because of that. You see, I'm actually 20 years old, so I can't even buy my own. So
Oh,
You ain't got
so
friends?
we can't even we can't even endorse that.
I know.
No. We already have
Terrible.
established in this hierarchy that I'm kind of a worthless piece of shit. He's got 21-year-old friends. Go get some fucking alcohol.
yeah, I've got 21-year-old friends,
Yeah,
but
get fucked
it's
up.
also
John.
it's only Thursday.
Thirsty
What do you think I was doing
Thursday.
on Monday? On Monday,
We're in an
forgot what I did
apocalypse.
after
Who cares what days it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm still too young. I've got to learn the ways.
No
do.
Still,
regrets.
Here's what you do.
No
You grow up.
regrets.
Oh, no. That's getting this
Oh,
tequila.
has he got the Jose? He's got the Jose.
It's downhill from here, boys. It's all downhill.
Oh shit. We got primetime Thad. I love it. God
Night.
bless America.
So I want to know more about fucking John, though. Where are you from? What do you fucking do? How the hell did you get into this stupid shit?
Let's see. I'm originally from Arvada, Colorado.
Oh, okay.
But now I'm living and working in Encampment, Wyoming on a cow-calf operation. And I also start a lot of colts. And I rodeo. I ride bulls, saddle broncs, and ranch broncs. So I drink pretty heavily during the rodeo season. But since all of my fucking rodeos are getting canceled, I just have to drink at home.
Because of the COVID?
Not fucking
Yeah. Yeah. This
God
shit
damn it.
sucks.
So where's Encampment at?
It's like an hour and a half west of Laramie.
Oh,
On
I
the
thought
other
you were
side
saying
of the
you live in
state.
a camp.
Okay.
Okay, because
No.
I went to school there in Laramie. I lived there for a year or so.
Yeah.
And that is a fucking horrible goddamn. In the summer, it's a beautiful place. In the winter, that is fucking hell on earth.
Yeah, I did my first semester there last fall and hated it. And
Bad
so
place.
I'm not gonna go
But
back.
I was the techer. I didn't go to the college. I went to the VOTech.
Oh, you were one of them Wyotech hicks?
Fuck yeah. Goddamn techer, son. I was the goddamn outcast.
Paintbrush on his lip. Yeah, he's a Wyotecher.
Oh, poor, I should have known that.
Bob Burger's over there.
With how much of a degenerate you are, I probably should have known you couldn't get into the University of Wyoming.
Oh, you're a regular guest now. That's awesome.
Had to get invited. I'm sorry, Robbie. I just had to get invited back. So
Oh, fuck yeah.
I respect you for that.
Bringing the heat. Bringing the heat.
I
love
respect
it.
you for that. But I will say this. I think Matt spent about, I don't know, 80, 90 grand on education. And
And now he
makes
dallies.
a lot less money than I do. And wipe my goddamn tears about being picked on with $100 bills. Fuck y'all.
yeah, I can't afford no goddamn education. Plus, if you can ride a colt and shoe a horse, you won't ever go hungry, and that's good enough for me.
What the fuck? My buddy down the road that he's a bullfighter. That's how I met him when I was riding bulls. He was a bullfighter, and he shoes. He trains colts. He does day work at the feed yard. He probably actually makes just about as much money as I do, cowboying, and that's exactly what he says. Because the thing is, you can ride a colt, you can shoe a horse, you'll never be fucking broke.
Hey, you live in Garden City, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah. Do you know like Cody Calkins and the Jennings family and all them?
Very well. Yeah, I got their number.
Yeah. I've spent a lot of time out there helping them because Bud is my mom's cousin.
Oh, so you know Dustin Glaze.
Yeah. I actually bought
That's
all
my
my
buddy.
bull riding gear from him.
That's my buddy I'm talking about, the bullfighter.
Yeah. I was trying to remember.
Well, you
his
probably
name,
heard
but
it
I
from
couldn't
his
remember.
ass, and he probably heard it from Bud.
Yeah, probably. No, Dustin's a fucking hell of a guy.
Yeah, he's riding a Colt for me right now, actually.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, well, I'd done some fucking mechanicing for him, and he owed me a couple $100, and he's like, "Hey, I got this little colt, or he's a yearling. He's, if you want him, I'll trade you out." And I said, "Ah, fuck it, I'll take him." And he ended up being like a nice little blue roan, and which is great. He's not papered, but it's great around here because all these fucking Mexicans drive by the house. Hey, ¿cuánto for the blue horse?
No, you gotta put that horse on Facebook for all them crazy horse Karens in Colorado. They just love the blue horse.
Oh yeah. Oh, and he's kind of a fucking spoiled piece of shit, but he's gonna be a nice little colt, and I'm gonna do that. Karens and Mexicans, Who wants them? Who's got the money?
It's a bidding war between them Karens and the Mexicans.
Karens
I
and the
can't believe
Mexicans.
you fucking know the Jennings and them. That's where I get all my hate from Bud. I started riding bulls, getting on Jennings stock.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, every young fucking bull that they get a bunch of young bulls, they'd call me, and I'd get on fucking young bulls all goddamn day. You never fucking really learned anything because you're getting on shit that beat the fuck out of you.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. But
That's
hey,
cool.
that's
shit.
how you learn best.
That's real cool.
And you know Jim Boy? Jim Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Ash? Yeah, he's my mom's other cousin. And
No
so
shit.
I know him pretty well.
Yeah, I'm Jim Boy's mechanic.
Oh, you're Jim Boy's mechanic?
Yeah, so when the college bought a mechanical bucking horse type of deal,
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't work, so I'd fucking fix that for the college, and I know Jim Boy very fucking well.
Yeah, that's badass. It's such a small world.
Yeah, that's crazy
It really is. I did a live stream last night with a fella out of Montana, his cousin is dating a good friend of mine from college, who I had known like since we were freshmen in college, and we've kind of stayed in contact since we graduated. And this guy's up by Billings. I've never met him. I've never met his cousin, but we're still in the same loop of people, which is it's fucking crazy. And he found me on Instagram and just started listening to the podcast here like a month ago. And he shared a post that I liked, and I shared it on my page, and it kind of synced up with one of the episodes I wanted to do. And yeah, it was crazy. And he turned out, he's a cool guy anyways. And yeah, it's weird how this whole thing has worked. It's really a small world when you break it down. It's crazy. And I don't know. I was telling. We've talked about it, like me and Robbie and Thad, and then Sam, that piece of shit who's not here.
Fuck Sam.
Hey, don't talk too much shit. I really like his music.
I know, but he's okay. So first off, he's very talented, but for the record, he is a talent asshat. Fucking no showing up piece of fucking shit. Fuck Sam.
And he likes Carol Baskins.
I think he's related to Carol Baskins, that fucking bitch.
Yeah.
That should be the eighth deadly sin, is liking Carol Baskin.
Yeah. He is the Axl Rose of the Burning Daylight crew. Like, he's the real talent.
All the talent. We're over here all bullshitting, and Sam's like, I could
asshole.
actually be something.
Oh, guys, Sam McHugh is typing. Sam McHugh sent a snap.
Oh,
Damn
no.
it.
Well, Sam, you have the invite.
He said still working.
No, you're not.
Oh,
you're behind a goddamn computer.
You better be working on a man-saw tiger. That's what you better be working on, you motherfucker.
He's probably working on the neo-Nazis' new flag.
I gotta get this. I gotta get this cross. Gotta get kerosene on it.
It is a
We're gonna do the
delicate
swastika
balance.
this way instead of that way.
Sam McHugh is watching, is what it's.
Sam, I'm sorry. I'm actually a really big fan. Please don't send any of
Sam,
your
you know what?
edited hitmen after
Don't
me.
you start
You're
crawfishing
right.
now.
You
Nazi
don your
shit.
hood, Sam McHugh, and you get your ass on here.
It can get worse, Sam. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? I got my boy John. We know we got the similar roots. We're rooted into the rodeo world. He's the only fucking person that cares if I show up on these things. 2 against 1. What are you gonna do, Sam? Man or mouse? Man or mouse? Hopefully
That's
mouse, because
awesome.
you're kind of witty, and I don't want to be fucking made fun of.
You look like
Uh,
Robbie. You look like you want to be Sam Elliott when you grow up.
Oh well, who doesn't?
who doesn't, honestly?
Seriously, yeah. Honestly, yeah. If I could do that, that'd be cool. I've only
That
had
would be
this for
pretty
2
cool.
days, and I actually did it because I was a little drunk. I was like, man, I need a fucking haircut, so I got the clippers out, and like I hadn't pissed my wife off in a while, and so I thought it was probably time. I was like, it's probably time I should probably piss her off. Like I said, I haven't done it in a few weeks, and I was like, well, if I leave the mustache, that's gonna piss her off. So that's what I did. And that next morning, I went and laid down with the baby while she got in the shower and the lights were off. So I swapped over and laid next to the baby. And she came in and turned the lights on, and she was like, "Oh, you dumb motherfucker." I was like, what's wrong, man? Why are you upset? She was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Shave that fucking mustache. and so I'm not going to shave a mustache
So here's
Until my
what you
balls-
need to do.
until my balls get blue enough, because I'm not going to get laid for a while. So until my balls get blue enough, I ain't shaving. And when I need to really get fucked, I'm going to shave it like a real man.
Okay,
Hey,
so
there
here's what you need to do in addition to the stash. Is you need to get the little Bob's Burgers whiteboard and just make you a like a different meal of the day. Like, you know how Bob's Burgers always has like the like Blue Moon over Kentucky burger, and it's got blue cheese in it. Like you need to have one of those little deals.
Well, and I asked her, I said, here's the deal. Like, you can have a mustache, right? I mean, what's the big deal here? Like,
for free.
hop on this. This is a ride, girl. Come on.
This is a delicacy.
I was like, you're welcome. Like,
Uh.
really, you're welcome. This is called a clit tickler, and it's for you. I did this for you.
I was just telling that to one of my girlfriends back home. She was saying
Wait, no. Hey, Carol Baskin.
Casanova, one of my
Hey,
girlfriends.
Carol Baskin, you back the fuck up. One of my girlfriends.
You think a guy like me just has one girlfriend?
God damn, drop the microphone. Walk away. God damn.
No, but she was
Ah,
saying that
well.
I need to shave this shit off my lip, and I was like, well, I gotta tickle you somehow down south. And she didn't understand it right away. She Snapchatted me back. She was like, what does that even mean? I was like, when I eat your pussy, I want you to feel a little bit ticklish down
when
there.
I place my tongue on your clitoris.
See, when you have to break it down,
Hey.
you sound creepy.
No.
Yeah, I know,
no,
and I
no.
realized that afterwards.
No, you're wrong. I think you're wrong. I think the beautiful thing about this is this is a young man that just has the right women in his life. You want to keep them. That's a beautiful woman to keep around. Not to don't marry her. Don't fucking marry her. But yeah, keep that one around for sure.
Hey, I got close
yeah.
to marrying a girl once, and I ain't ever doing that again.
Why would you? Bad move.
I'm going to give you some advice my old man gave me, and I took to heart, and it's a good piece of advice. If you're going to cowboy for a living, you make
I know
sure you
this
have a
going.
woman in
In
good job. Yep.
Yo,
I'm
that's
trying to
really-
find a woman who can cowboy with me.
You don't want that.
Yeah, but
Nope, you don't want
not gonna.
it. Nope.
She's gonna make you feel inferior because she might throw a better loop at one point than you do, and she's gonna not make shit just like you do. So you're
Right.
Well,
gonna be
You don't
and-
want some bitch telling you what to do out in the pasture too, man. It's your
Well,
damn
and
time
Carol
to pasture
Baskin-
crash.
Exactly. So here's the deal, John. So like Glaze had a which just won't you guys will understand Glaze, but John will. But Glaze had a woman a while back that worked at a feed yard, had horses, and was a fucking hand. And my wife fucking liked her. This was like because she can't stand Glaze half the time. But he had a girl my wife actually liked, and we went on double dates and shit, and it was cool. Here's the deal about a handy woman. He makes half his living off of selling horses and riding colts. And this
Yeah.
gal would tell him, hey, you need to feed these horses this way. Hey, you need to teach them to do this. And he was like, bitch.
Oh,
He goes, bitch, I make my living doing this. What the fuck are you doing telling me how to do it? That's why you don't want a fucking handy woman, because you don't want a bitch telling you how to fucking do it.
you see,
And he
I've been
did.
there.
And he kicked her to the curb, and I hate it because I actually liked her. She was cool as shit.
You see, I've been in those kinds of situations before because I worked for this horse trainer down in Conifer, Colorado last winter, starting her colts for her. And like I've started probably about 100, 150 head of colts. So I know what the fuck I'm doing. But every time I'd be in the arena or in the round pen, she'd come up and start trying to tell me what the fuck to do. And it would just be so annoying because she thought she knew better. But then we'd go to sell these colts and she couldn't get them fucking sold because she had such a dog shit reputation in our area. And so I had to list all of our horses for sale, and then I'd get them sold for about 30% more than what she'd sell them for.
Yeah,
Well, that's a
So I
much
understand.
you're getting into a tricky deal there, man. Like it'd be that's a whole different realm of being with a handy gal and working for a gal that don't know nothing. Like,
No, but I understand what you're saying, and I appreciate the advice.
That's the deal that like Glaze told me. He goes, you know, what he told me, and John knows him, so he knows he's a hand. He's a goddamn hand. And so like when someone goes to tell him how to do what he's been doing for 20 years, bring a woman in that she's a hand too, but she just doesn't have the experience he does. And when a woman goes to tell you how to run your business that you've been doing for fucking 20 years, it gets real fucking tense. Real fucking tense. Because that's what he said. He goes, like, I don't know why she'd want to tell me how to run my outfit that I've been doing for this long. And John knows this. Like, you know, Glaze, he starts horses for, he starts all of Emily Miller horses.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got pickup horses in the NFR every year. Like the pickup horses at the NFR, he's probably sold to them. So he's got some serious fucking credentials. And then this woman comes
like
and telling him, do what?
Oh, go ahead.
No, all I'm saying is like he's got some serious credentials, but he's not like he's under the radar. Like this, he doesn't know social media that well. He don't brag about it. So then when he gets a woman that comes in and wants to tell him all this shit, he's like, yeah, you can get fucked on that because I kind of know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And the only bad part, I was there when it happened. And he kicked her to the curb. And I was there. I was like, God damn it. You find a good fucking woman. He did. He sure as fuck did.
But you see, we live in this day and age where all these girls want to fuck a cowboy, but they don't want to date one.
That's
when you're
completely fun.
That's the best place to be.
Well,
Exactly.
That's the exact conversation I've had with Glaze 100 times. Because all these girls, they see what he does. And, you know, he's a bullfighter and he's a horse trainer, and that's fucking that. You know, on the outside, it looks so fucking romantic until you fucking date one. And then guess what? They're gone all summer fighting bulls. Most of the fucking winters are riding colts. And then it becomes not so romantic.
And you know,
yeah.
And when you get the call to go catch something, you kind of have to go then.
Oh, and that's the other deal. That's the other side. It's like right now, I have to leave right now.
Yeah, you're
like, well,
on
I just cooked fucking dinner. It's like, well, fucking warm it up when I get back because I have to.
Yeah,
go.
like cows are out. There's a job that needs done, and these farmers can't do it themselves. So.
Yeah. And like Glaze catches all the shit for Tyson. And you know, so when you work with Tyson, like it's like they're on the highway. Like these fucking cows have to be caught right now.
Well, yeah, and they're also 1,400 pounds too. So
oh yeah.
A little Honda Civic plows into one of those things. That steer might live.
They're at that.
But the people inside are gonna turn into fucking human jelly.
Yeah, they're at that place to be killed. They are full fucking grown. They're at that place to be killed.
Yeah, Yeah, so like, yeah, when a little Honda Civic hits them, like it may kill the steer, it may not, I don't know, but guaranteed it's going to kill whoever's inside that car.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
Exactly.
And Glaze just told me some stories where, like, you know, the cops show up and they're trying to tell him, we need to do this, you need to do that. He's like, no, you just need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you listen here, old son. This is how it's gonna go.
I know John knows him, but like you guys don't know him. Like he's that guy. Like, no, y'all need to go fuck yourself. Get out, goddamn way. Get out my fucking way. I'm gonna catch this fucking steer. Shut the fuck up.
I've seen him do that, and it's honestly hilarious if you're not the one getting yelled at.
Yeah, he is. But that's like I've told. I know you don't really know Thaddeus, but like him and Thaddeus basically kind of do the same thing. I mean, he's more integrated into the rodeo world, but as far as like catching cows and shit, that's they both do the same fucking thing.
Right.
Speaking about catching cows and shit, I gotta go pick up a dog next week, I think.
Oh, yeah? How many dogs you got right now?
No, I got rid of all of them except that one bitch dog.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I had them chained to every tree around here, a couple months back.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you had like 13 dogs at some point.
Yeah, but I got rid of all of them and hoping this little Jeff will work out, man.
Oh, yeah. Where are you getting that one at?
Louisiana. I might make a stop and see my gal.
Joe, aren't you? You are going to see Jamie
Nasty
Joe.
motherfucker. I knew it.
Thaddeus. Oh, Thaddeus.
Hell, Robbie's got his buddy John on. That's his only fan.
Pissed off at that fucking bitch.
I can't be Robbie's only fan.
Yeah, you are.
Might be.
Yeah, you're it.
I think you're it.
Well, maybe this will grow into a loving bromance.
Well,
no, I'm in, bro. I'm in.
He's got.
You're in, Robbie?
For it right now.
Oh,
so
hell
you guys are.
Hey, Matt, check the snap.
John Exotic over there in Wyoming.
You just call me John Exotic?
Yep. Yes, I did.
I'll tame your big cat.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
Hey, this is the only guy I ever brought on this goddamn shit, and he's killing it. So you're welcome, man.
Yeah, he's straight up murdered this whole thing.
Yeah, he's coming back.
Am I acing my audition?
Basically, yeah.
You're gonna have to bring him on his own fucking deal and have a no. John's gonna have his own podcast.
We can do that. We can do that.
Are we really gonna do that? Because I'll lose my shit if we do.
Yeah. Let's
you're going to do it now. You are.
All right. Well, I'll have to have you get with my agent to set up a time.
Oh fuck! Well, if we're doing agents. Fuck off! Like,
I fucking love this guy.
That's a lot of work. I ain't doing that shit.
So how much?
If you want to come on and just shoot the shit, we're good.
Oh, I'm down for that. But I do have a question for you, Matt. How many cocks did you have to suck to get Cord Lund to do a lone show?
I fucking love this guy. Fuck you. This
no
guy's
less
awesome.
than 9. No less than 9.
Oh, those are rookie numbers. You got to bump those numbers up.
Well, fuck off, Riley. You know.
Fuck you, Jonesy.
Yeah, give me your balls.
Give me balls a tug, you tit fucker.
It's funny as there's a guy on my Snapchat. I've known him forever. Haven't heard anything from him in years. And I posted that video, said, "Hey, I'm going live with Corb." And he goes, "How the fuck did you pull that shit off? How many dicks did you suck?" And I said, "Oh, only yours." And he's like, "When?" And I said, "Well, if you have to ask, you don't need to know."
That is
Never
an
heard
excellent
back.
answer.
Surprising. Never heard back from him, surprisingly.
God damn it. I am glad
Yeah,
I told you to add John to this fucking podcast.
You and John are two of a kind.
I've done a lot of shit for this fucking shit show, but I feel like this is what the best thing I've ever done is bring John on.
Well, hey,
Well,
you
we
know,
know
I
it
don't
wasn't
want to.
Jamie Joe because you didn't weigh in at all there.
Well, that's because she didn't want to hear from Robbie. She wanted to hear from Thaddeus.
Yeah, and,
Well-
and see that's what gets you. If you don't acknowledge me, you don't get involved in this shit. John acknowledged me, and look where he's at now. He's involved in this shit. He's gonna be a recurring person now. So that's what you get.
I
Where's
should
Jamie
message
Joe?
Jamie Joe and see what her thoughts on Robbie are.
Fuck Jamie Joe, bitch. Acknowledge me. I'm a human.
I'm gonna go ahead and unblock her now.
Oh, don't do it, Matt. Don't bring that
Oh,
bitch.
do it. Oh, please
Oh, is that
do
that
it.
crackhead bitch that you were talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
crackheads
So much
make the
fun.
world go round.
So
It
much
was-
fun.
Was it though?
It was. It's down written in history.
Just because you were fucking her, you nasty piece of shit.
Who you calling nasty?
You were fucking Jamie. I'm pretty sure you fucked Jamie Joe.
Nah, man.
You twiddled her twat. You twiddled her twat.
Flick your nipples.
You know, we've all done things we aren't proud of, and it's okay
Oh.
to admit it. You're among
I
friends here.
call that. You gotta think. I'm taking another trip down there next weekend.
I know. I believe it. I believe it.
Phew.
Oh, you nasty motherfucker. I believe it.
All right. Well,
Hey, well, hey,
Hey,
you know who gives the best
Robbie.
head? You know who gives the best head is fat chicks.
That's a
oh yeah,
fact.
guaranteed.
That's a-
Guaranteed.
That's down written. That's a fact.
Down written.
Yeah. Downwritten.
Well, I'll take it a step farther. Fat Mexican chicks.
Oh,
No.
es muy bueno. Sí, señor.
Muy bueno.
I'm gonna disagree. I think fat chicks because you know why? Because they want to impress you. Fat chicks get better.
Exactly.
They
Exactly.
do.
Yeah, I
They
know.
do. I mean, I really, really fucking hope my wife's not listening anymore. But
Oh, hey, she answered. Jamie
No,
Joe
no.
answered. Should we bring her on the show?
Yes,
Oh.
Matt.
Oh,
Please. I was
no.
about to go to sleep, but I will plug my phone in and stay up.
Oh,
I was about to shut this down too, but god damn it.
I'm gonna have to
Should
get
we-
my phone charger.
Look, I've got 14%. I've got 14% battery. We got to do it fast.
Hey, I got a badass toolbox. I'm just gonna plug my phone in.
All right. Well, we're gonna do this thing.
Oh, Sam's going to be so jealous.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hey, go get Rose.
Rose is at Bible study right now, so
I'm at 12%. I gotta go get my phone charger. I want to stick around for this.
This is not gonna be good.
I want to stick this too. I mean,
I don't
stick
know if
around
you
for
do.
this. Sorry.
all right. Well, hold on. You guys get plugged in because I'm gonna hit enter and send her the invite.
Might as well just do it now.
I'm at 9.
Yeah, it is downwritten. It is downwritten.
Oh God,
The invite has been sent.
Thaddeus, you're gonna be raped in about 12 hours. You're getting
All right,
raped
hey.
tonight.
Ground rules. You guys be gentlemanly, because I think she's not all there.
Matt, I've never been gentleman my entire life, so why are you telling me to do it now? I ain't gonna have to.
Well, try it for once in your life, you fucking swine.
Look at this mustache.
Here's,
I'm a
here's
disgusting.
my cute ass cow dog too.
Oh God, you're a healer guy.
He's half healer, half Aussie. So I'm only
Oh
half
my
weird.
God. Oh, I thought I was gonna like you, John.
Hey, you still can.
Hey, Dad, you don't
Mm.
fuck with my one fan. I got one. That's it.
Mm,
You don't
I
fuck
don't.
with him.
Mm-mm,
No, I got his back.
mm-mm.
I don't give a shit what he has. I got
Nope.
one of them.
Nope.
You leave him
Nope.
alone.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
You know, coming down to Alabama tomorrow, and we're fucking throwing fists.
Mm. Hey, look, just
Is this-
meet me in Louisiana next weekend.
Is this what it's like to have a friend? Someone who
Babe.
stands up for you?
Kinda.
But-
Maybe.
If you've got Robbie as your friend, he was the same dumbass guy that said, "Let's do sober October."
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Oh.
whoa. Why you gotta bring up old
You
shit?
bring-
Why
Great
you gotta
point.
bring no. Why you gotta bring up old shit? That was old
Like-
shit.
My
No.
life hasn't been the same since.
That is, you didn't drink and you ran for one day. That was
Three.
one day out your goddamn life. No.
Three.
We're
But
gonna
then-
have to start calling Thad the girlfriend of the show.
But then my snap hasn't been the same because I kept having to hide shit from you guys.
Yeah, that part is true.
Oh, let's
That's what I'm saying.
what? No, John's right. That's now the girlfriend of the show.
Oh, wait, I didn't hear that shit. Yeah,
You're welcome, Thad.
this John guy's not gonna work.
You either make friends or live
No.
long enough for
John-
them to become your enemies.
John is in. John is 100% in.
All right,
Can we get you some different dogs,
Joe
man?
is leaving me on red right now. She saw the message. She's typing back. Never mind. We may have
good
Jamie
job.
Joe on the podcast.
God damn, this is going
my
south
wife
in a
is-
hurry.
She said she's very healthy.
Dude, I'm sorry, what?
She said she's very healthy. She's typing back another message.
Okay, well, that's good.
Oh, this is only going to go south.
Fast.
In a hurry.
There's only one direction it can go.
How
If
did
she
you,
gets
why,
on-
why did you do this? This is, oh God.
If she gets on, I'm slipping off and telling Sam he better get his
No,
ass
you're
on
not.
here.
You're fucking gonna sit here and fucking talk her up because apparently this beautiful face ain't worth the shit to Jamie Joe.
It's not to anybody but
Hey,
John.
it's worth everything to me.
Yeah. And I'm the fucking queer.
I got nothing to lose.
Your only fan is just hoping for it. So
Hey, that's
You're-
fine. I got one fan. I'm gonna live and die by my one fan. Like I've got his back 100% right now.
So that means Jamie Joe is coming on.
Well,
What?
if he wants it, it's happening.
Oh shit. It's going down, boys.
Hey,
How
boys,
you
it
doing over
is going down. What's she saying? Berta, boys. Berta beef.
said
Berta
she-
beef.
She said, "I
S&P
think it's all
400
very
degrees.
scary, just terrible."
Oh, she's geeked out, bro.
Yeah, she's geeking.
Yep.
All right, tell her. No, we're not.
Say, hey, been there. Let's talk about it.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, I can't wait for Thaddeus to get raped. He's gonna get raped so hard.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna happen.
I know. I just came up with Thad's new anthem. You know that song "Rape Me" by Nirvana? That's his new song.
Rape me! Hey Matt.
Wait,
Rape me!
Hey, Matt. And now
That might have been funny if I'd have heard that song, but I haven't heard that song.
You never heard
Well,
Nirvana?
you're a fucking uncultured swine.
Nirvana?
Never
Kurt
heard of
Cobain?
Nirvana.
The
Kurt
most
Cobain.
influential band ever.
No.
I like John more
I
and more as he
let's
speaks.
back it off a little bit on the most influential band ever, but
They created grunge music. What are you talking about?
okay.
In my
who still
opinion,
listens?
Who's gonna talk? I don't know.
Go ahead, Matt.
I
Ladies
okay,
first.
Like, fuck off, guy.
God, I like this guy. I love this guy.
All right. So, yeah, grunge. Yeah, I get it. Nirvana, they're a very influential band, but to say they're the most influential ever, come on. That
Okay,
only,
then who is?
fucking
Yeah,
babies
okay,
would
so
say
who
that.
else created a fucking genre? Dick?
Leonard Skinner created Southern rock, a way better genre than fucking grunge.
Yeah, if I was fucking 60, that would be, yeah, I'd agree if I was an old fucking man.
What Southern rock led into modern day good country that we listen to?
What about like BB King? That was Southern rock before the white people started doing it.
Dude,
Southern
what?
rock, that's what I'm saying. BB King was the blues, and the
Right.
blues has influenced every single type of rock music there is,
Right.
from Chuck Berry all the way to fucking Slayer.
Yeah.
Mate, Robbie.
So,
But it
yeah,
took
fuck
but it took a
Nirvana.
collection. It took a collection of those artists to really get the ball rolling. But Nirvana
Yeah, but
did that all on their own.
no.
Yeah, no, I'm with John. Like, I'm dying. I'm drawing the fucking line there. Yeah. Dude, I grew up, I was in a fucking band from the time I was in 6th grade to the time I was a senior in high school. And we played basically everything based off Nirvana. We were a grunge band. And so I know that's weird, but I'm just telling you.
That makes sense. You're very angsty, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. You're right.
God, they got such a little boy crush going on down there.
I'm just gonna mute those two.
It's better. It's better than having a crackhead crush.
Oh. That
I'm sorry, I should tone it
crackhead
down.
has more influence on my life. than
I'm new
Nirvana,
here. I shouldn't be
so-
talking this much shit.
No, the only reason you're still here is because you're talking shit. You keep doing that.
So how do you spell Nirvana? I'm gonna look them up.
That's what we do, John. We just talk
How
shit.
do you spell Nirvana?
Yeah.
Oh, she said,
Nirvana.
hold on. That means she's coming on.
Oh God, damn it! No,
Oh no.
I got to go pee. I got to relieve it. All.
So John, what kind of cow-calf operation you work for?
It's just Black Angus commercial cows.
Okay, gotcha.
Then we also raise about 100 head of bulls. We have our own sale every year, but our sale got canceled because of the Rona.
Yeah. So you're not quite a seed stock deal, really.
No, not really. More of a commercial operation.
So are your bulls commercial too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
but it's more for like the high elevation producers around here in northern Colorado that we sell most of our bulls to, since
Yeah.
they have since they pap really low, most
Gotcha.
of them anyway.
Hold on one second. I'm not gonna be able to hear you for a second. I gotta plug and unplug here.
So Matt, I have a question. Is Matt gone?
Looks like it.
Oh.
How'd you come across this fucking shit show?
My buddy Danny sent me the one episode where you guys were talking horse wrecks,
Oh yeah.
and I listened to that and I was like, these are my kind of fucking people. I need to listen to this shit religiously. And so then I found you guys on Facebook,
Oh, that's okay.
and just kind of went from there. And you guys have some really great memes, especially in the bull session group.
Oh, the bull
and
session is undefeated.
it is undefeated. That is fucking excellent quality content right there.
Well, and that's kind of like what we tried to build from all this was like, you know, I don't cowboy, but I like money. Like what our whole goal was like the modern cowboy. Like it's not the same as it used to be. So like, but you know, you think of a cowboy, you think of this guy, this majestic creature. But nowadays, it's guys like us that like the lifestyle, but like to laugh. And like, you know, and that's kind of what it all came from, was like, we can still talk about shit. I guarantee you right now, Matt's got Tupac on his fucking phone. Right. And that, and
Yeah.
that's kind of like the modern era of cowboying, is like shit. You know, we like to make dick jokes and fucking listen to some random hip hop here and there. But
Yeah.
most of those people like us, like we're in a closet, basically. Like we're in a cowboy.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really get to experience these other people quite so much. The people like us, at least, that are a bit younger and a bit more tech savvy, that are on social media and get to experience all the shit on social media. And we enjoy it too.
Well, the thing is, like, cowboying, like, you've there's still that tradition behind it. Like, there's, even though, you know, like us, like, we're not afraid to throw around the fuck or you know, or a bitch here and there, you know, just, but there's still that tradition behind what we do, and like, so there's still a respect. You don't ride out in front of the cowboy. Like, you don't, like, the new guy doesn't ride out first in the Brandon. Like, it's still that old tradition there, but we're still, like, cowboys have always been on the edge of society, but we have our own tradition, and just because, you know, we don't wear a suit and tie, don't mean that we don't the way of doing things, but we have our own way of doing things.
Right.
So you can still say, "Get in line, you son of a bitch," and nobody will think twice. Exactly what you mean. So it's a different type of lifestyle where you kind of balance those two things. So I'm doing a live stream right now on Facebook, but I dally on a mule hide slick horn. I mean, that's as old as it gets. And
Hell yeah, mule hide for life.
Yeah, so I mean, it's old school school and new school meets, but like it's a different type of cowboy. There's a lot of tradition to it. There's a lot of attitude to it. Like, no, like this is my day. Fuck off. And I
Right.
don't know. And I think we found kind of a good crossroads between the old and the new, I think.
Right, because I've listened to you guys talk about going to the cowboy poetry gathering in Elko and hanging out with all these old timers, but then it also sounds like you guys have quite the fucking party while you're out there too. So
Oh, fuck yeah.
you're getting a good mix of the old traditions mixing with some of the younger generations.
Yeah. It's,
Oh yeah, and like, and that's what when Matt came to me about this whole fucking deal that we got going on now is, and that's what we talked about. It was like, well, we believe in the old school cowboy tradition, but you gotta understand, like, that's a whole different generation of cowboys now. I mean, there's guys that like us that will listen to fucking old school rap, you know, and the what you think of a cowboy. Those guys that we know, like Glaze, they don't fucking listen to all that shit. They don't like all that shit. But like guys like me and Matt, we're like, dude, we listen to fucking rap, hip hop, you know, red dirt country, and
Nirvana.
And you take like, so me and Matt, just in general, is we kind of come from the same background, but I was a rodeo cowboy. You know, I'm not no fucking cowman. I ain't. I'll tell you right now. I can't rope for shit. But with I think what we got going on now is kind of a cool thing because, you know, I share all the fucking rodeo memes and shit, and Matt's making up some fucking funny memes, and I think we're kind of, I don't know how to say, grouping in like this new school style of shit. Like, it's a different world now, and we're kind of bringing it all together. I think with this Burning Daylight bullshit.
Right, and
it is bullshit. But
like, have you guys seen it grow as much as you expected it to, or has it grown more, or not as much?
Grew exponentially.
Like way more.
Dude, we just went over, like, this first year, we went over 10,000 followers. Like, that's like fucking retarded.
Wow.
Because
we're not even a year
are retarded.
Yeah.
We're dumb as fuck.
All right, so I
we
posted
make
my
jokes.
Yeah. I posted my first post on June 10th of 2019. And so we are April, whatever, 10th, something like that.
It's the 9th.
9th. All right. So April 9th. So 9 months. We just crossed over 10,000 followers on Facebook.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'd say we went way more than we expected.
Oh yeah, this was supposed to be like, we thought this was gonna be just like a funny thing where we could hang out and do this type of stupid shit, talk to people, and just be stupid. And we met people like Thaddeus and Sam, and who we consider, you know, very dear friends. And I think old John's about to be one of us. We may need to add him to the Snap group because this motherfucker's kind of snappy with the comeback. I love it.
You're the only guy that likes Robbie, so he's like, bring him in.
Yeah,
it's like an AA sponsor.
Pretty much.
He's like, we need him now.
Well, and also on that same lines of AA sponsor, like, we would probably think you were cool anyways, but now we're skeptical of you.
Well, because I'm not old enough to drink, I guarantee I can keep up with you fuckers.
Nope.
Yeah, you're in college. We're old.
No, well, see, because you got these motherfuckers talking shit on me because I'm the most handsome one in the group. And now you're trying to throw John in the mix, but he's keeping up with you fucking douchebag motherfucker.
Well, hey, Robbie, you're not the most handsome one in the group anymore since you brought me in.
I rest my case. I rest my case. The boy needs the snap group.
You got to
But I'm
talk to
still-
Sam. He's the one that created the Snap group. I don't have controls over that, but
Yeah, fucking give your rights away to the old Sam douchebag. Can't come on a podcast.
Well-
hi, Hitler Sam.
Yeah, he's not making it in the group.
Sam's gonna hate me, and I'm gonna feel really bad because I'm gonna go to one of his concerts sometime, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I'm John from Burning Daylight," and he's
It
gonna
would
punch
be
me
re-
straight in the fucking mouth.
It would be really weird for you to show up in his basement.
we can make that happen. We can make that happen.
Oh yeah.
What's his
no,
address?
no,
I'll go
John's
there right
going.
now.
I don't know his address, but it's in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. It's not that big of a town. I bet you could find it.
Well, we're bringing
Oh.
John to the next year if it's still happening. He's going to the goddamn Burning Daylight show.
Oh yeah, yeah, Elko. It's happening. As long as we're allowed to, we're gonna have a live podcast in Elko.
Yeah, you're coming.
Can I
John.
come? Oh fuck
Yeah.
yeah!
Yeah, fuck yeah.
'Cause I was gonna
yeah.
go anyway, so if I'm invited, that's even better.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, you're gonna be on.
I'm gonna be on the show.
Yeah.
Does
Might
that
as
mean all
well.
my expenses are paid?
Fuck no.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, Matt will send a check right over.
All right,
Hey, and
sweet.
guess what? If that
I'll
one
send
don't
you a
clear,
check
let
from
him know.
Thaddeus.
he'll send you another one.
I'll sign it myself.
Hell yeah!
I'll send you
Just
a
saying,
check
if those don't clear,
from
you got a whole book
Thaddeus
of them
signed
motherfuckers.
by
Send 'em.
Pat. Yeah.
Hey, it ain't easy getting down the road.
I
No,
You
think
can
it
take
ain't.
a check from me, signed by me, to my bank that I wrote to you, and they'll be like, "Yeah, this isn't right."
He ain't got no goddamn money.
I know. I've tried it before. I've been on the Bank of Alabama's phone line a couple times. And they're like, "Who's Thaddeus?" I was like, "I don't know, but he gave me a check. Damn it."
He don't even
Try
bank here.
to get paid. What'd you do? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
He's like, I got some knots in my head from the bottom of a desk, but I ain't talking about it.
Hey, am I a free goddamn American or what?
Look, I'm. How does it go? It's something. I'm gay. I've had kinky sex and something like that. Bitch from Florida. How does that whole thing go?
Oh,
That
it
bitch
was,
Carol Baskin.
no, it was no. That's the funniest part. That was his governor campaign. He's like, I dress like a redneck. I ain't gonna change it. I'm broke. I've had some
I
kinky
am
sex.
gay.
I'm broke as shit.
And that
Oh,
Oh, is
bitch
that Joe
Carol
Exotic's thing?
I've
Oh,
never
yeah.
related more into anything in my life than that. I've had some kinky sex. I'm broke as shit. I ain't gonna dress any different.
Have you seen that meme where it's like Post Malone was gonna be Joe Exotic's next husband?
We shared that one.
Oh, maybe that is where I saw it. I thought that was fucking hilarious.
Oh, that was good. And I didn't share it. I think it was one of the other guys that are on the page, but I saw
I think
it.
it was Brent,
God
wasn't it?
damn it. Huh?
I think it was Brent, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, and I was like, God damn it. I've never related to anything more in my life.
All right, guys, I gotta go.
Oh, is your old lady calling you to bed?
Lame.
Yeah,
Well,
I just screened some Louisiana number. I gotta call it back. I think it's
You
one of
get that?
I think it's one of her burner phones. I don't know any Louisiana numbers really.
Well,
Oh, Jamie Joe's?
she said,
Yeah.
I said, click the link and let's have a chat. And she said, hold on. And then she said, it said the app is harmful. I said, it's safe. I use it all the time.
The only thing harmful is her tests that come back. I mean,
No, those are
Thaddeus
positive.
wouldn't know.
And she left me on red, so I don't know what she's thinking.
Well, you know what? That's kind of what you get when you deal with a meth head. It's hit or miss.
Yep,
All right.
pretty much.
I'm going to bed, but if
All
she
right.
decides to come on, Matt, you call me.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
We're gonna wake you up.
Yeah, I will
You
wake
got
up
it, buddy.
gladly for this. All right, we'll
All
see you,
right,
man.
Hey, see you, buddy.
See you, man.
Go fuck
Adios,
yourself.
amigo.
Yeah, Robbie's a douche.
Hey, then count me as a douche too.
What a loser.
Hey,
Oh God.
that's
damn.
down written.
It is downridden. All right, and that on that note, move your ass. We're burning daylight.